All right, Jay, let me check my mic, make sure it's all good. Nope, it's not. Now it is. Why? Okay, that's that should be my mic and over here. Sorry. Real low energy to start. All right. All right. Today let's talk about beating the Opic, right? We got to beat it. It's not about overcoming it. It's not about being friends with it. It's about beating it. So let's go ahead and open up what I've got here. Prep strategy. So let's first start talk about something different. We're going to do a practice test. This is asynchronous, so you can practice as much or as little as you want. This background is here to distract you. OPIC is spontaneous, right? The goal is fluency, fluidity, not perfection. Okay, so if you make a mistake, move past it. So if you say, for example, I saw a red call instead of car, move on. I saw a red call in the street today, and I remembered, wow, what a bright red car. You can fix that later. But going back and correcting it, that's just going to damage you. It damages your flow and fluidity. All right. So just move past that. The idea is to use advanced grammar, which we're going to talk about, and to keep flow going. All right. Typically, there are two or three questions on the same topic. Sometimes it's tell me about a special experience at the mall or an experience at a cafe. This is based on a quiz you did, but these are pretty generic. So all things should be connected. So for example, if they say, let's talk about your hobby. You said you listen to music on the thing. What kind of music do you like to listen to? Where do you listen to it? Tell me the details. Well, they've done half of your work for you. You always want to give three facts, right? Three statements and a feeling. So, what kind? Fact one. Where and when? Fact two, maybe three. And all the details, how you feel. So, step one is to restate the question, right? Restate the question. If I can type today. This is free real estate, right? You get to extend your answers out without actually thinking. So, okay, let me tell you about my hobby. I enjoy listening to music. I really enjoy listening to rap music. The lyrics just speak to me. I feel like I'm right there in the song when I listen to rap music. I have a long commute to work, and so that's when I listen to music the most. It really hypes me up. It pumps me up. It gets me excited for my day at work. And that's my hobby, right? Simple, cut, dry, to the point. More can be added on, but we were right around that 30, 45-second mark, and we were good. So far, we haven't touched on wonderful, terrific, right? Amazing. We haven't touched on those yet, but we will. Past experience, right? I'd like to know about a memorable experience. These are common. So there are three types of memorable experiences. Just like I said, cheat. It's the OPIC, cheat a little bit. So I lost something, I found something, right? I fell in love. It's a short test. So any of these work. Good example. This is while listening to music. Well, I remember I was at a concert. Let me go back. First thing that comes into your mind. When you think music and experience, you might think concert. So go with that. Just keep going with that style, right? I remember I went to go see Maroon 5 in concert, and I looked all around and I couldn't find my ticket. And then in front of me, on a girl's shoe, there was a ticket. And I tapped her on the shoulder and I said, "Excuse me, miss, I think that's my ticket under your shoe." And she lifted up her shoe, and sure enough, that was the ticket. And till this day, we're still dating. I hope to marry her one day. So, three facts and a feeling. When? A while ago at a concert. What was the situation at the concert? And she had it on her shoe. Why was it memorable? Well, you're still seeing each other till this day. Another one, real simple. I was in my room listening to the radio, and I overheard my dad tell my mom that he was going to buy me the present that I really wanted, a bicycle. And I'll never forget the song that was on the radio. Just pick a song. It was Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest. I was maybe 8 years old, and till this day, I can't listen to that song without thinking of riding my bicycle around on that Christmas morning. Same thing. If you were at a park, you lose your wallet, a cute girl finds it. You find a cute girl's wallet and help her. It's raining. You share an umbrella with a cute girl and fall in love. There you go, right? Comparison questions could be comparing Korea nowadays to the future and more. Music has changed a lot over the years. Can you compare the music you liked when you were younger to the music you enjoy now? What's the main difference, and why do you think your taste has changed? Again, this is all you. These questions are meant to make you think like, have I changed? Maybe I haven't. Your answer doesn't matter. They don't know who you are. When I was a kid, I listened to rap music. I listened to Eminem and Bone Thugs and Harmony. And as I got older, I wanted to listen to music that made more sense to me as a Korean. So now I listen to K-pop and I feel connected to my culture and proud that K-pop Demon Hunters and other shows and music are all around the world right now. So my music taste has changed because I have changed. I've grown up as a person. So notice we still haven't used these. These are emergency words. All right. Now, like I said, 30 to 45 seconds is your bare minimum. You can keep talking, but if you're talking just to talk, for example, if you say, I joined my company 2 years ago and I really love it. And let's say we've been talking for 40 seconds. And I have a coworker named Steve. Steve is really cool. Oh, we get lots of vacation days. It's better to go short and concise and good than long and fail. But if you must go long, wonderful, terrific, and amazing, right? And so, like I wrote here, right, the 5 W's to try to elaborate. So if I ask you, tell me about your hometown, three facts and a feeling, and you can expand on each. My hometown is Seoul. It's the largest city in Korea and is filled with workers and people of all types. Really generic statement. So that's kind of the who, but it's also facts. Hometown is Seoul, largest city filled with workers. If you need it to be, you're done here. But now you can pick one of these to elaborate on and use wonderful, terrific, or amazing. It's wonderful that so many people come from all over Korea. Can't fix my fingers today. And all over the world to visit my city. I'm just going to leave my errors there. There's so much to do. Wow, my fingers are terrible today. There's so much to do, and I'm so proud to be part of a city like Seoul. Now, this tells you don't memorize. This is true. Memorizing makes you stumble because you have words you want to say. Oh, I work in this sector. I work here for 5 years, and oh, no, I have worked here for 5 years, but do get your bullet points, your three facts. Tell me about your job, right? How long? Why? Right? And another fact about it, near my home. And this is where you expand, which is wonderful because my fingers, I, I get at home. I don't know what's happening. Home cooked meal every night. Really sorry about that. I have to connect my keyboard instead of using the laptop keyboard. So here we go. Three facts and a feeling. Mistake recovery. If you stumble, make a grammar error, do not stop, right? You can acknowledge the mistake. Oh, I meant to say, or sorry, I meant to say, and then quickly come back. So, I work with my company until 3 years. Well, the correct statement is I have worked with my company for 3 years. So this is where you can quickly recover with three facts and a feeling, right? So say you make this mistake, I work with my company until 3 years instead of I have worked with my company for 3 years. You can say, what I mean is I have worked here for 3 years. I really enjoy my job. One of my roles is XYZ. I look forward to going to work every day because I have a terrific work-life balance. And then you can continue with whatever needed to be said. All right. Generally in the Opic these days, generally they don't let you bring in any scratch paper. They used to. But what you can kind of do when you hear the question might be kind of one of these long questions, right? I'd like to know about a memorable experience you had while listening to music. That's it. The rest of what they said doesn't matter. So in your head, memorable music. So you pick one of these and you start to structure it. I was at my coffee shop, which is very close to my house. After I ordered my Americano, I realized I didn't have my phone or my wallet. Luckily, a girl behind me paid for my drink. It was very wonderful of her. And I did ask for her number, and we are going on a date this Saturday. Okay. Like I said, that feeling personal connection is good. You have up to 2 minutes, but again, shoot for 30 to 45 clear. You can choose to repeat the question once. It doesn't hurt your score to repeat the question once, but only do it if you're trying to perfectly organize yourself. All right. Remember, you control the pace. So when you're finished, you press the pound key or whatever key it said to submit your answer and move on. Once you start speaking, do not stop speaking. And that's it. Also, pick three things that are important to you, whether they're true or not. My dog, okay? My mom, and a hobby. Running 3 times a week. And you can connect, sorry if the audio is broken here. You can connect anything to anything. Let's talk about your hobby, listening to music. Well, I have to wash my dog almost every day. And so I find a good playlist to wash my dog that gets me amped up and focused to wash him, clean him up, and do exactly what I need to do. My mom makes the best songpyeon, and it's my job to make sure that the music has the right rhythm so she's doing it just right and it comes out perfect. If I'm angry, I have a playlist for that. If I'm sad, one of those two. But no matter what, I run 3 times a week, which means I listen to music 3 times a week. When you come back, we're going to practice these. I'm going to write down everything you say. I'm going to drill it into your head and we're going to make it work.